So I'll jump straight into it. Get into your comfortable position. If you're lying down, lengthen your spine, feel your body soften into the mattress or the floor, the mat below you. Just feel all those points of contact soften into the floor, and just notice yourself starting to surrender your body to the floor. If you're seated, erect your spine, bring your awareness to those sit bones, make sure they're balanced. Move up your coccyx and stack each vertebra, one on the next. Feel your chest come forward, feel your shoulders sit down and back, heads in line with the spine. We're going to connect with some grounding breaths just to bring us into this space, into this moment, letting go of any thoughts from the past or any anticipation of the future. Inhaling together fully and exhaling out the mouth, really letting it out on the exhales. Inhaling, exhaling, and one more, making the most of this last one. Beautiful. And now just connecting with how your body feels. Not thinking too much about what's going on, but just moving into the body, that felt sense, and noticing any tension that's there. Bring your awareness to those points of tension, and just notice how when you point your attention at that tension, it just starts to soften, wherever it is. Beautiful. Again, our theme is intuition. We're gonna thread that through our practice. Just bring our awareness back to that intuition and notice as any messages come up at any point. And we're starting with Bhastrika, as we always do. So we're gonna bring our awareness now to our belly and start to breathe into our belly. Feel the flow of air move down the body into the belly. With the inhale, expanding the belly upwards, the exhale, contracting it back into the spine. Feel that flow gently at first, and then we're going to start to increase the tempo and create even more fullness, but really noticing the top of the inhale, expanding the belly right out, the bottom of the exhale, sucking the belly button right in. Nice full breaths. Beautiful. And now we're going to exhale together all the way out. Inhale to full and pump. Find your own tempo. Allow the rhythm to arise. Maybe you really want to energize this morning, in which case you'll increase that tempo and feel that pump with the belly. Maybe you're already feeling a little bit of energy and you don't want to activate too much. You can slow it down. Just go with what feels right. There's no right or wrong. Feel the heat start to arise in the belly. Keep the rest of the body still. Just focus on the pump of that belly. No break between the inhale or the exhale. No struggle, no strain. Just connecting with that life force energy, allowing it to build up within the body. And really enjoying each breath, turning the mind off, no thinking, just doing, just action. Beautiful. Keep it going. Lean into that tempo. Have fun with it. Be curious about the sensations that come up. Beautiful. 3 more strong breaths. On the last breath, we're going to exhale all the way out to the bottom of the belly and hold via kumbhaka, external breath hold. As you suck the belly button into the spine, we'll play around with a few bandhas or body locks. So tensing the pelvic floor muscles, like you're holding in, you need to go to the toilet and you're holding it in, moving up to the belly and sucking that belly button into the spine, creating a bit of tension like you're wringing out a towel, moving up to the throat, tucking the chin in and tensing that throat just a little bit. Feeling that pressure move up the body. What we do with this is we're moving that prana, that life force energy, up towards the brain and focusing on that third eye center. If your body's already said breathe again, don't worry. Just feel that natural rhythm of the breath flow. Otherwise, just enjoying the spaciousness, that space in between thoughts, and softening into the practice. Maybe this is a time when we start to connect with that intuition. Maybe the messages are coming already. If they're not, that's okay as well. There's no right or wrong. Connect with that felt sense. Notice any sensation that it is. Beautiful. And releasing the hold if you're still holding in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Our next breath is the heart breath. It's an inhale through the nose and an audible exhale through the mouth, with the focus being the center of the chest. So let's all together bring our awareness down to the center of the chest, pointing your mind's eye into that part of the body, noticing what's there, if there's any sensations there. Maybe noticing your heartbeat off to the left of that point. Just feeling into it. Exhaling out completely together. Inhaling all the way up into the top of the chest. And releasing out the mouth. Beautiful. Keep it flowing. Really feel that release on the exhale. Noticing any tension melt away from the body and leave with that exhale. In with peace and out with stress. In with calm and out with tension. Releasing the mind, no thought required, no thinking, just doing as you flow with the breath. Whatever rhythm feels good for you. The longer we extend the exhale, the more we feel that release, the more we listen to the sigh and allow it to become audible. It doesn't have to be loud, whatever volume feels right for you. Feel that release with the audible sound, releasing from the heart center. No break between the inhale or the exhale, just feel it flow. Feel your natural rhythm, connect with the breath. Feel that tempo take over. Feel the breath take over as we become the breath. Beautiful. Releasing a little bit more with each breath. Softening those face muscles just a little bit more. Softening those neck muscles just a little bit more. Flowing with that breath. Dropping into the felt sense. How does my heart feel right now? Maybe naming the emotions you want to release. Everything is okay to feel. There's no right or wrong. Beautiful. Keep flowing with no break between the inhale and the exhale, linking those breaths together. Nice fluid motion. Coming to the end of this round. Three more breaths, making the most of these last three, really feeling those exhales and listening to the sigh. On the last one, we're going to fully inhale, fill the chest right up, all the way up to the clavicle. Maybe it feels like it's going into the head, and then hold. Antara kumbhaka, internal breath hold. Feeling that fullness, that spaciousness in the body. Maybe tensing those bandhas that we mentioned in the first round again, or maybe just softening the body and relaxing into the floor, whatever feels right for you. Beautiful. Having that awareness at the third eye center, maybe going a bit deeper into the middle of the brain, if it's accessible, and starting to connect with that Wairua, starting to connect with that intuition, thanking it for any messages, any guidance it has for us today. Enjoying the stillness, the space in between thoughts. If the mind's still busy, that's okay. Just start to observe what's there with a passive sort of distance, realizing that we can observe without being caught up in those thoughts, watching them flow like a river. We sit off to the side. Beautiful. If you haven't already released, release back to a natural breath. Allow that breath to flow. Feel those natural breaths flow through the body, allowing the breath to happen without any control. Just feeling a gentle rise and fall of the belly. Feeling the air in through the nose. That cool air comes in through the nose. Slightly warmer air leaves. Beautiful. And now we're going to exhale out completely together, all the way to the bottom of the belly. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, holding in the chest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, inhaling, 2, 3, 4, holding in the chest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, inhaling, 2, 3, 4, holding in the chest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extending that inhale as long, slow, and deep as you can. Leading straight into the exhale and breathing as long, slow, and deep as you can. Starting to notice and bring our awareness to that flow of air, and realizing how it becomes almost silent and still, almost as though it's not even happening. As that natural rhythm within flows right down. We consolidate the energy that we've built up through this short practice, connecting with our Wairua, that intuition, and bringing that question in front of mind. What is my intuition telling me today? What messages does my intuition have for me today? Beautiful. And placing the hands together in front of our chest, in front of our body, rubbing them together, creating some heat. Moving those hands rapidly and feeling the heat build up between the palms. Raising the hands up to cover the eyes, base of the palm, covering the eyeball, and steering into that inky darkness. That warm, welcoming darkness. As we steer deeper, we connect with that Wairua a bit more, that intuition comes to the fore. Beautiful. Placing our hands together in front of the forehead, thumbs at the eyebrow center. Acknowledging kind thoughts to yourself and everyone around you, smiling in the mind. Bringing the hands down to the mouth and acknowledging kind words to yourself and everyone around you, smiling with the mouth. And down to the heart center, acknowledging the practice today and feeling gratitude for the energy we've connected with, feeling gratitude for our Wairua, our essence, and any messages that have come along with today's practice. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Namaste.